Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. It is Friday morning, the day after Thanksgiving here in the United States. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Mine was really good. Got to get shaved up. Have a nice little day planned with the special lady friend. So, got to make sure that I am silky smooth. All right, so let's get going. What are we using today? Well, excuse me. Little Tim's until it's gone, or the end of the year comes, whichever comes first. We'll be using the It's Just shaving brush. For the post, little Figaro Monsieur, and Razor Rock alum if needed. I'm not going to shave the dome today. And for the razor, the JA Helleberg sent to me by Matti Lindholm. So we'll see how it goes. I've only used that razor once. Got a pretty good shave with it. So hopefully I didn't mess up the edge while I was stropping it. It was sharp. It was shaving sharp. It was cutting my hairs, but it wasn't popping them. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure it's fine. Speaking of fine, I had a fine Thanksgiving celebration yesterday. Very good. Got together with the family, small group. My brother and brother-in-law and my sister, her son, and her husband. So the brothers cooked an amazing meal. Semi-traditional feast, except for we had appetizers, deviled eggs, stuffed mushrooms, shrimp cocktail. And then we had not the appetizer, but the first and second course. We had, they're fancy. They do courses. Printed menu, decorated table, all that stuff. First and second course. First course was vegetable minestrone. Second course was ravioli. And then the main course was the traditional, turkey, roast turkey breast, had a wild rice dressing, green beans, but not green bean casserole, bread, mashed potatoes and gravy, cream spinach. So, very nice. And then the dessert course was choose your own cannoli. Coconut pistachio, chocolate mousse, or chocolate peanut butter. And then, of course, there were various adult beverages. And I fell off the wagon. Nothing severe. Had a little half a glass of wine and a couple of beers. No big deal. I think I'm kind of at the point where I feel like I'm safe to have a couple of drinks in social situations. And I'm not going to go off the rails and start drinking 6 packs of beer and all that good stuff and eating a ton of food, because that's really why I quit drinking. It's just not healthy, the amounts I was drinking, because of my compulsion, but also it made me eat so much, and that's why one of the reasons why I was so heavy. So I think if I keep it social, I think I'll be okay. We'll see. If not, I'll just quit again. I mean, it's not like it was a true deadly addiction to where it was interfering with my life and that kind of stuff. So anyway, that was the Thanksgiving Day. It was a great time. Of course, we tried to be safe, socially distanced while we were together. We did eat at the table together, but as we were standing around talking, I kind of noticed, everybody, I think it's become second nature now. People don't stand very close. no hugs or handshakes or any of that kind of stuff. So it was good. But what I was also excited about was I had 2 Thanksgivings, because last week, or last weekend, during the preceding week, I guess, I had been chatting with my sweet lady friend, and I had mentioned to her about the brothers, and I showed her the menu and all that stuff, and I told her, I said, I love the brothers. They're excellent cooks, and it's very kind of them to host the holidays every year. But I really kind of miss just a traditional Thanksgiving with, turkey and dressing and sweet potato casserole and that cranberry sauce and that kind of stuff. So last Friday evening, while I was rucking, I got a random text message that said, "Hey, do you want to have Thanksgiving tomorrow?" Because, of course, she was going to be spending time with her family on Thanksgiving anyway, so we weren't going to be able to see each other to celebrate together anyway. So she texted me and said, "Hey, do you want to have Thanksgiving tomorrow?" Which was last Saturday. And I said, with you, absolutely. I didn't know exactly what she was planning. I figured we might get together and go out for dinner or something like that. But lo and behold, Saturday afternoon, or later that night, she sends me a menu of what she's planning on cooking, or what the menu was going to be, I should say. And it was traditional turkey dressing, sweet potato casserole, apple pie, cranberry sauce, and then Saturday afternoon she shows up with everything to the apartment, and she cooked the entire meal. Just hanging out in the kitchen, we cooked the entire afternoon, or she cooked, I just kind of watched and assisted, here and there, but she prepared the entire meal, knocked it out of the park. The food was delicious. The company was fantastic. It was the traditional Thanksgiving that I had been missing. Of course, it will never beat the Thanksgivings growing up, or never be, I shouldn't say beat, but it will never be the Thanksgivings we had growing up. But it was as close as I've had in many, many years. So to top it all off, the food was delicious, and I'm mad about her. So, I mean, that was even more special, that she would just take the time to kind of listen, to hear me complain, essentially, but to take it to heart and to care enough to want to do that for me and with me. It blew me away. I was super, super stoked, super excited, completely shocked, and the result was fantastic. The food was great, and I had leftovers for the entire week. I ate Thanksgiving the entire week. It was great. What is also great is the shave. The blade is just a touch tuggy. Probably need to refresh it on a pasted strop would be my guess. Because I probably goofed it up when I honed it. Or not honed it, but stropped it. But it's not bad. It's not a terrible shave. Not uncomfortable by any means. Just not laser sharp. But yeah, so that was my thanks. Those were my 2 Thanksgivings. They were both fantastic. One was very special and romantic, and one was very special time with family. I was happy to have both of them. I'm very grateful for all the people in my life who care enough to make those things happen. And now, on to the Christmas stuff, right? It's Black Friday here in the States. Everybody's going crazy for sales. I don't know. I try not to get too wrapped up in the gift giving. I mean, most of the people I know are grown adults and buy what they want when they want it, or buy what they need when they want it. So I don't plan on or historically buy a lot of gifts. I will buy gifts for my coworkers, my sweet work wife, and my other partner, Dawn. We always exchange little office gift type stuff. Of course, I will try my dead level best to spoil my sweet lady friend. And that's really kind of the extent of my gift giving, so not a lot going on there. And I honestly have no idea what I'm getting anybody yet. I don't think that far ahead. But you guys know that, or if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I historically have not been a very Christmassy guy. I have great memories of Christmas as a kid, and things just hadn't been the same since my mom passed away in 2000, because Christmas was like her time to shine. So things were never quite the same after she passed away, and I kind of lost my Christmas spirit. But last year, with the help of my work wife and my sweet lady friend, Christmas spirit had started to return. I decorated a tree for the first time in many, many years. And this year in my new apartment, I will not only be decorating the little tree that I bought last year, but I have already put up lights on the balcony and a bigger tree. Haven't decorated the tree yet. That's something me and the lady are going to do today. Hopefully, or this weekend anyway. Another something that we can do together. So, looking forward to that. But yeah, I went from the guy who didn't celebrate Christmas for close to 20 years. Since 2001. To the guy who has 2 Christmas trees and lights on his balcony, and probably will end up having more stuff decorating the house. It's crazy what a good woman can talk you into, but it's also it's nice. It's good to have that Christmas spirit back, to look forward to the holidays and not just be a sad sack like I had been for quite a while. So yeah, so that's really about all that's going on with me. And other than that, work is work. Things are picking up. We, with the increase of the COVID stuff, we are reducing once again our home visits to patients for resources and medical assistance, follow-up care stuff. Just because the risk is too high to take the cooties into them. And we may be busy with testing and infection control stuff and all that. So work will be changing for a little while. Hopefully we'll go back to normal again. The numbers will taper off, and this vaccine that's on the horizon may make a difference. So we shall see about that. So work is work. I am off until Wednesday probably, maybe even Thursday. Took some time off for Thanksgiving, but now also my old man has to have surgery. They found a mass in his salivary gland, so they got to cut that out. So we'll be taking him to surgery on Friday, or no, not on Friday, on Monday. Tuesday, sorry. Be taking him to surgery on Tuesday, and probably having to spend the day with him after he gets out to help him recover. So I would appreciate it if any of you folks out there are the praying type, that you'd pray for him, that the surgery would go well. And they already did the biopsy and it came back non-cancerous, but once they get the entire mass out, they'll chop it up and look at it some more to make sure. So if you are the praying kind, I would appreciate prayers for the old man. That the surgery goes well and the test results continue to be cancer negative, because he is 71 and his wife is also ill chronically, and he is her primary caregiver. So if he is sick, she doesn't get cared for, so it causes a big cascade of things. So appreciate prayers for them, y'all. Like I said, that the surgery goes well, he recovers quickly, the results are cancer free. So yeah, definitely going to be a strange week, strange upcoming week for sure. So, but yeah, because I had to take him to surgery, and we were going to have a small get together for Thanksgiving, and went and got COVID tested last weekend. Just because Central Texas seasonal allergies are messing with me again. So, and any symptom can be COVID these days, or no symptoms at all. So I got tested, one, to make sure that I'm safe to get together with the family, and two, that I'm safe to get together with or take the old man to his surgery, because it would be pretty stinking terrible if he had his surgery and then came down with COVID while he was recovering. So what is not stinking terrible is the shave. Like I said, the blade was not quite as sharp as I had hoped it would be, or as I'd remembered it. I think I may have rolled it on the strop. But aside from a little tugging, no weepers, no irritation, maybe just a touch of razor burn. We'll see what the alum says, but I don't think so. But a pretty decent close shave, not a lot of pickups anywhere. I mean, just the typical areas. So, oh yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. So that's a good shave, which I'm happy about, because the last shave I did on camera with that Gillette Platinum was kind of a bloody mess. So I guess I gave my face enough time to heal up. Fantastic. Well, that's the shave, y'all. I know I just kind of rambled on about various stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Little Figaro. I enjoy making them. Like I said, sometimes it's just difficult, not because of the time or anything like that, because you guys know I don't put a lot of time into these videos, but mostly just because I don't have a ton to talk about. So, but what I can't talk about is the shave was fantastic. Nothing to complain about there. The holidays were great. Got a big weekend planned. So, I'm very excited. Anyway, hope you have a great weekend. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving if you're here in the States. Hope the upcoming week treats you well. Don't go too crazy out there on the Black Friday stuff. Hope you have some time to spend with your friends and family because it is very important. Be safe out there. Be careful. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. God bless.